Hey everyone, I thought I'd hop on here real quick and talk to you about a couple things that I've got planned for future videos this month. I know it's kind of tradition where a lot of YouTube channels will do kind of an Advent countdown to Christmas where they do Vlogmas and show different Christmas themed things, going shopping, wrapping gifts, making holiday treats and things like that, wrapping gifts and all that good stuff. And that's all wonderful and stuff, but I thought I would do something a little bit different. If you know the true meaning of Christmas, you know that it has nothing to do with man made traditions and uh, anything that causes stress or causes you to go bankrupt, is not about the real reason of the season. So, Jesus paid the ultimate sacrifice on the cross with the free gift of salvation. And I thought I would do something as a way to show my gratitude for what all He's done for me and just offer free gestures of kindness to people in the community. And I thought I would share with you some ideas. Um, I made a little list here of just things that you might want to consider doing because this time of year is hard for a lot of people for many different reasons. Whether you're going through a divorce or loss of a job or loss of a loved one, or maybe because of the way of the world, family members aren't speaking to other family members, therefore they're excluded from getting together with loved ones on the holidays. And whatever the case may be, I know that the past 2 years it's safe to say, has been difficult for everybody, no matter your financial situation. So I thought I would just take a moment to give you a couple of ideas of things you can do in your community with strangers, because if we do a kind gesture for someone, hopefully they'll pay it forward and do it with someone else, and then before you know it, the world will just be full of a lot more kindness. And when you do something kind for others, you feel good in your heart too. So here's just a couple of ideas that I'm going to suggest of things that you can do for free. Um, if you see someone out in public, maybe at the grocery store, that seems like they're under some stress, pay them a compliment. I'm not saying if they're there in their sweats and their hair back like mine and they're, look a hot mess, to say something that might come across as sarcastic, but find something to pay a compliment about, maybe their sweater or, something, just that will go a long way, just saying someone nice to someone. Um, if you've got a lot of groceries and there's someone behind you that only has a couple of items, let them cut in front of you. Tell them you're not in a hurry, let them go. And, I've done that many times. In fact, one of the last times I was at Dollar Tree, I must have let 6 people cut in front of me because everybody behind me had less than I did. So, that's just something that's a kind gesture. Sorry, my dog is itching over here. Nugget, you good? Um, how about this? Next time you go through Starbucks and get a coffee, pay for the person behind you. I know that I did that last year, and I actually went back the following day, and they were still doing it because it just became such a trend. Everybody was paying for the person behind them. Now, I have been screwed over before where I was originally just getting one coffee, and maybe the person behind me was buying for everybody in the office, but and obviously if you can't afford to pay for the order behind you or whatever, then but just something to give some thought to. What else did I put? Pay if you take the tollway, pay for the toll of the person behind you. Um, Slow down and let someone cut in front of you. I do this anyway. To me, this is a given and shouldn't have to be explained, but I don't know. I mean, times nowadays, people treat driving like a competitive sport. So this just seems so basic. But yeah, just letting people cut in front of you. Um, Giving up your seat on public transportation so a family can sit together. Or if you see somebody that looks like they could use a seat and maybe they're standing, give your seat up. Just that common sense courtesy. Um, Something else I mentioned that I'm going to start doing for the whole month of December, but probably beyond, is just carrying a blessing box in my car along with some toiletries and toothbrushes, different things like that, for if you see someone who's homeless and you just go offer them a nice warm pair of socks or a warm meal, go buy them a meal or something. And you would just be surprised how doing something nice for someone else really makes you appreciate what all you've got. Let's see. If you see like a frazzled parent who's out in public with their rambunctious children, give them some words of encouragement, especially if you've been there and done that. I remember when I was a single mom and I was at the store and my kids were acting the fool. You get real self-conscious and paranoid, and you don't want somebody to go out to the parking lot and take something out on their children or whatever. Just give some words of encouragement to someone, just letting them know, been there, done that, it's going to get better. And offer, if they're willing, for you to stand there with one of the children while they tend to the other one, or just those type of gestures are really nice. Help carry groceries for someone that looks like they're struggling. If it's starting to rain and you see someone that's trying to hurry and get to their car, offer to help them with their groceries, and offer to take someone's cart if they're looking for a place to put their cart and they don't see one nearby. Offer to take it, unless it's Aldi, because those people want their quarterback. I'm just saying. But let's see here. Pick up litter. If you see, that's stuff I do anyway. But write a nice review on Yelp or something for one of your favorite local mom and pop businesses. Just say something kind about them. And there's just so many things that you can do that will make the world a better place. My dog is really struggling over here. Nugget, are you good? She just gets to itching. She's going deaf, so she can't even hear herself making that noise. But like I said, don't compare your life to others. Don't compare your life to a Hallmark movie. You're not meant to celebrate a man-made tradition that is really just designed to line the pockets of big major corporations. I'm not trying to be a Scrooge here, but let's keep it real. The true meaning of Christmas, we all know what it is, and it has nothing to do with going bankrupt or, just being so stressed out and fighting with your loved ones. So, and like I said, a lot of us are going through firsts. This is my first Christmas without my dad. Many of us have lost a lot of loved ones over the past couple of years. If you live in an area maybe far away from family, or you're going to be alone this holiday, just look at the upside. Count your blessings for what you have. If you've got a home, you can kick back in and be thankful for that home, and you just count your blessings, be grateful for what you have. I don't know if I said this or not, but there's a social media platform called Nextdoor.com, and you can join that, and it's a platform for your neighbors. So all your neighbors around you join, and it's typically used for reuniting lost dogs with their owners, and crime reports in the area and things like that. But there's also many groups. Whatever your hobby and your passions are, look for groups in your area. And, don't be shy about saying, I'm not really looking forward to spending the holiday alone. And is there anybody else out there that is alone that would like to maybe get together and do a potluck, or meet somewhere in public if you're more comfortable, and meet up at the cafeteria, Luby's, or something, and just get together with other people and build new bonds and new friendships. There's a lot of ways to celebrate the true meaning of Christmas, and count your blessings, be grateful for what you have, and just know that you're not alone. And if you feel forgotten or unloved, just know that Jesus loves you and he's waiting with open arms for you to come to him and reach out. So I just thought I would take a moment to send the message to others, do kind gestures for other people, and just see how fast it spreads. We need more kindness in this world. I hope y'all have a great day. Take care.